Okay, gentlemen, this is the last example here, but one thing that I want to make a note of that I think it was it Eric that showed me, or Edward, one of the two, that said there was no 25. Okay, so guys, on your homework sheet where it says do problems number, whatever, and it says 9, 17, 25, scratch out the 25 and add number 37 there, because you want to make sure that you get that practice in. I don't know why that 25 is missing. I think it's because they put it in a vertical format that you don't necessarily know what that means, but I just took it out. But anyway, scratch out 25 and put in 37. Okay, here we go. It says simplify. Add 3x squared. Okay. Add 3x squared y plus 4xy squared minus 2y cubed plus 3 and x squared y plus 3y cubed minus 4. Okay, now I'm putting those in parentheses because these are two separate polynomials that they want us to put together. But since I'm adding, it really doesn't matter. When I take away the parentheses here, okay, let me rewrite that so it looks a little better. All right, all the signs stay the same, and since I'm adding, that's true for the second polynomial as well. I'm just combining like terms. Okay, so I'm going to separate these terms by drawing little circles around them so I know what they are, and I'm going to combine all the ones that are alike. Now the next problem, when it says subtract, that's going to be a little bit different. Oh, I did that last one wrong. Oh, okay. Plus 3 plus x squared y plus 3y cubed minus 4. Okay. Now, I'm going to look at this first one, and I've got 3x squared y, and I also have another one over here, so that's going to give me 4x squared y. So I can get rid of those two. The next one says 4xy squared. I don't have another 4xy squared, so I'm just going to bring it down. Remember, guys, we try to write these things in descending order of alphabetical order. So I'm doing the ones with the x first, and it goes from x squared down to x to the first. Okay? That's a good general rule. We'll talk more about order later. This term says negative 2y cubed and positive, and positive 3y cubed. So when I put these two together, I just get plus y cubed, 1y cubed. So that one's done, and that one's done. And then the last one says 3 and minus 4. When I put those together, I just get minus 1. Okay? So it's kind of long, but we've combined what we can. All right? Now the next one, you need to pay attention. The next one, you really need to pay attention. Okay? Because it's subtraction. So this one says negative a squared minus 5ab plus 4b squared minus 2. That's in parentheses, minus, this one's also in parentheses, 3a squared minus 2ab minus 2b squared minus 7. Why is this one a little bit different, guys? Why is this one a little bit different, Reed? Exactly. I'm going to have to change the signs of all of the terms in the second polynomial because it's a minus. This is like a minus 1 right here. Yeah? Okay? So I'm going to rewrite this now, but with all different signs in the second one. I'm flipping all the signs in the second one. So now I'm going to get negative a squared minus 5ab plus 4b squared minus 2 minus 3a squared plus 2ab plus 2b squared plus 7, right? Because this got distributed to each one of these terms. That negative did. This should be a negative here because you can see it's negative right above it. All right. Now, let me separate these terms. There we go. Negative a squared, negative 5ab, okay. Good, good, good. We're rolling right along. All right. I've got a negative a squared and a negative 3a squared. So that's going to give me negative 4a squared. I've got a negative 5ab and a positive 2ab, so that gives me negative 3ab. So now those two are gone. I've got a positive 4b squared and a positive 2b